Swiss cheese, famous for its distinctive holes. But did you know that it doesn't always have them? The holes in Swiss cheese are actually formed by gas bubbles produced during the fermentation process, rather than by bacteria. When Swiss cheese lacks holes, it means that the cheese was made in an exceptionally clean environment, which is quite interesting, because carbon dioxide given off by the bacteria used to make Swiss cheese creates air bubbles in the process, resulting in those holes that the people in the industry refer to as eyes. The size of the eyes does not affect the taste of the cheese and can be controlled through temperature, storage time, and acidity. In fact, many cheese manufacturers often aim to avoid creating holes, even though they are a characteristic feature of traditional Swiss cheese. This can lead to a smoother texture and a different flavor profile. Some producers even prefer this smooth texture for slicing and melting. The presence or absence of holes can also affect how the cheese is perceived and used in cooking. There's a fascinating partnership in the wild between these two species that's straight out of a nature documentary. Wolves and ravens have developed a unique partnership that benefits them both. Ravens are known to guide wolves to areas where they can find prey, acting almost like scouts. They have a keen sense of sight and can spot potential meals from the air. In return for this assistance, wolves allow the ravens to share in the leftovers of their meals. This mutual relationship showcases an incredible cooperation between two different species in their natural habitat. It's not just about survival, it's a remarkable example of how animals can work together for mutual benefit. This bond also has cultural significance in various mythologies, where both wolves and ravens are often seen as symbols of intelligence and adaptability. Time. Have you ever heard the phrase, "A day on Venus is longer than a year"? But what does that even mean? It might sound strange at first, but the explanation is quite simple. Venus rotates on its axis very slowly, taking about 243 Earth days to complete one full rotation on its axis, which we consider a day. In contrast, it only takes 225 Earth days to orbit the Sun, a period shorter than its rotation, which is its year. So essentially, a single day on Venus lasts longer than an entire year. This unique rotation and orbit create some fascinating conditions on the planet. And here's the kicker. Venus has a very slow rotation speed, and it rotates in the opposite direction to most planets in our solar system, meaning that if you were standing on its surface, the sun would rise in the west and set in the east. Combined with its thick atmosphere trapping heat, Venus holds the title of the hottest planet in our solar system, despite not being the closest to the sun. Plashco's lines. Believe it or not, humans have hidden stripes called Plashco's lines. Unlike the visible stripes of tigers and zebras, our stripes are usually invisible to the naked eye. However, under ultraviolet, UV, or black light, these fascinating patterns can sometimes be revealed. Plashco's lines are a remarkable phenomenon in human biology. They represent the developmental patterns of skin cells and trace the pathways these cells follow during embryonic development. These lines form a V shape on the back, an S shape on the chest, and wavy patterns on the head and limbs. Normally, they are invisible, but they can become apparent in certain medical conditions or when viewed under specialized lighting. Unlike the stripes of animals, Plashco's lines are not related to pigmentation or melanin. Instead, they arise from genetic mosaicism, where variations in cell lineages during development create unique patterns. While you can't see them in the mirror, Plashco's lines serve as a reminder of the intricate structures within our bodies. They are not just a curiosity. They can provide valuable insights into skin health and development. Understanding these lines helps medical professionals diagnose and study dermatological conditions and genetic disorders, offering a deeper understanding of human biology. The deadly limnic eruptions. Some lakes can actually explode due to rare events called limnic eruptions. This phenomenon happens in deep lakes, like Lake Nyos in Cameroon, where large amounts of carbon dioxide, CO2, have been trapped in the water for long periods. When the pressure builds up and the gas suddenly escapes, it can create a massive cloud of CO2 that rushes out of the lake. This release of gas is incredibly dangerous, as it can create a cloud of CO2 displacing oxygen in the air, suffocating nearby life, including animals and even humans. In the case of Lake Nyos, a limnic eruption in 1986 tragically resulted in the casualties of nearly 1,800 people and thousands of livestock. These eruptions can have devastating effects on the surrounding environment, and they highlight the importance of monitoring deep lakes for potential hazards. Today, scientists use degassing techniques to prevent such disasters, proving that knowledge is key to survival. Identical twins have different prints. Did you know that? Identical twins don't have the same fingerprints. While they share the same DNA, their fingerprints are shaped by environmental factors in the womb, like the length of the umbilical cord, their position, and the rate at which their tiny fingers grow. So, no, you can't blame your crimes on your twin. Your fingerprints will always give you away. Centennial Light, the Immortal Bulb. This is no ordinary bulb, it's the Centennial Light. The Centennial Light is truly a remarkable piece of history, holding the Guinness World Record for the longest burning light bulb. Since 1901, this bulb has been glowing almost continuously at Fire Station Number 6 in Livermore, California. This unique hand-blown carbon filament bulb, crafted by the Shelby Electric Company in the late 1800s, has been in operation for over 120 years. Unlike modern bulbs plagued by planned obsolescence, the Centennial Light endures through steady operation and careful maintenance. The Centennial Light's durability and impressive lifespan can be attributed to its low wattage of around 4 watts, sturdy construction, and the fact that it doesn't go through constant on and off cycles, which contributes to its longevity. For those interested, there's even a live webcam set up to catch a glimpse of this extraordinary bulb in action for enthusiasts and curious viewers. This glowing legend not only reminds us of early engineering excellence, but also serves as a symbol of what we could achieve if we built things to last. The moon's smell. Even though there is no air in space, astronauts who walked on the moon, like those from the Apollo missions, reported that lunar dust has a unique smell. They say that the moon smells like gunpowder, and some comets have a strong odor like urine and burnt steak once it was brought back inside their spacecraft. The oldest known living organism. Pando the tree, also known as Pando populus, is a colony of quaking aspen trees. Pando is the name of the many-trunked tree system that inspired all this one-tree aspen forest. With 47,000 genetically identical stems, or tree trunks, connected to a vast underground root system. Each stem is a clone of the one next to it and originates from a single seed that is estimated to have started growing up to 80,000 years ago, during the last ice age. This genetically identical colony covers over 100 acres and is considered a single organism. You can visit this stand at the Fishland National Forest in Utah. The mystery of the Voynich manuscript. The Voynich manuscript is an illustrated codex from the early 15th century, written in an unknown script, often referred to as Voynichese, or the 15th century codex. Its language and content remain undeciphered, leading to various theories about its purpose, including the possibility of it being an unusual code, a strange unknown language, or even a sophisticated hoax. The manuscript features elaborate and enigmatic illustrations that add to its mystery. The secret language of crows. Crows have been observed using a sophisticated system of calls and gestures to communicate with each other, which include various calls specific to food types and danger signals. Their social structure plays a significant role in shaping this communication, as they often interact within family groups. Extraterrestrial intelligence. Did you know that a WOW signal was detected from space? In 1977, astronomer Jerry R. Amon detected a strong radio signal from space that lasted 72 seconds. He was so impressed that he wrote "Wow" in red ink on the printout, giving it its famous name. The signal originated from the direction of the constellation Sagittarius and is considered one of the best candidates for an alien radio transmission. An astonishing discovery. This mysterious and powerful burst of radio waves reached Earth after traveling through space for 8 billion years. The origins of the word quarantine. The term quarantine originates from the Italian phrase quaranta giorni, which means 40 days. This practice dates back to 1377 when the city of Dubrovnik, now in Croatia, was under Venetian rule. During this time, Europe was devastated by the Great Pestilence, also known as the Great Plague. Ships suspected of carrying the plague were required to remain isolated for 40 days before passengers were allowed to disembark, aiming to prevent the spread of the deadly illness. The first living organism in space. The first living organism to be launched into space was a fruit fly. On July 9, 1946, the first fruit flies reached space but were not recovered. On February 20, 1947, the United States sent a V-2 rocket from the White Sands Missile Range in New Mexico, also containing fruit flies. The aim was to study the effects of radiation exposure on living organisms and to see if the radiation from space would be a potential problem for future astronauts. The mystery of the Bermuda Triangle. The Bermuda Triangle, a region in the North Atlantic Ocean, is infamous for the mysterious disappearances of ships and aircraft. This map shows the general location of the infamous Bermuda Triangle, located between Florida, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico. The Bermuda Triangle is notorious for the mysterious disappearances of more than 50 ships and 20 aircraft, with many incidents remaining unexplained. But many of these incidents can be explained by natural causes like storms, human error, or magnetic variations. Some theories suggest magnetic anomalies could be the cause, but there is no conclusive evidence suggests it's more dangerous than other regions. Cosmic latte is the color of the universe. In 2016, scientists determined the average color of the universe to be a shade of beige, which they named cosmic latte. Cosmic latte is a soft, creamy beige that evokes the warmth of a distant star. This gentle hue was identified by astronomers as the average color of the universe, a fascinating blend of light from countless galaxies. This finding reflects the overall light emitted by all the stars and galaxies combined, revealing that the universe is more colorful than just black and white. Ancient Romans cleaning product. Did you know that ancient Romans actually used urine as a cleaning product? It might sound surprising, but urine is rich in ammonia, which makes it quite effective for cleaning and laundry. The ammonia acts as a powerful stain remover and disinfectant, helping to whiten and clean fabrics. In fact, the Romans would collect urine from public urinals and even from their homes to use in their laundry. They would soak their clothes in it, and the ammonia would help break down dirt and stains. This practice not only showcases the resourcefulness of the Romans, but also their ability to make use of readily available materials for everyday tasks. Interestingly, this method of using urine for cleaning continued for centuries, and even in the Middle Ages, it was common to use urine for washing clothes. It's a fascinating example of how people in the past found practical solutions to their cleaning needs. The king of fruits. Durian is a tropical fruit distinguished by its large size and spiky, hard outer shell. Often referred to as the king of fruits, is notable for its large size, thorn-covered exterior, and particularly its strong odor, often described as a mix of rotten onions and turpentine. Despite its pungent smell, many enthusiasts appreciate its unique flavor, characterized as sweet and creamy with hints of garlic. Hoba meteorite, Earth's heaviest visitor. This is the Hoba meteorite, and let me tell you, it's not just a big rock, it's a massive chunk of metal. The Hoba meteorite is not only the largest intact meteorite on the planet, but it's also the largest known piece of iron, weighing an impressive 60 tons. In fact, this big rock holds the title of the largest chunk of metal on Earth. Discovered in Namibia in 1920, this incredible meteorite remains in its original location, where it was found, allowing visitors to see it in all its glory. Its sheer size and unique composition make it a significant geological and historical artifact, drawing the attention of scientists and tourists alike. The Hoba meteorite serves as a fascinating reminder of our planet's cosmic history and the wonders of the universe. Yulon magnolias, flowers or birds. These are not birds, they're flowers. The Yulon magnolia flowers are simply breathtaking, with their delicate petals that resemble elegant birds in mid-flight. Originating from China, this unusual species displays blossoms that truly reflect the grace and beauty of avian forms. Their flowers bloom in stunning shades of white and pink, creating a striking visual that emphasizes their bird-like characteristics. In Chinese culture, Yulon magnolia flowers symbolize purity and nobility, embodying their pristine beauty and the serene environments where they thrive. Legend has it that Yulon magnolias were often planted in imperial gardens for their elegance and beauty. These enchanting flowers not only add charm to gardens, but also carry significant cultural meaning, making them a cherished part of China's natural heritage. The clever tool use of dolphins. Did you know that dolphins use tools? Dolphins have been spotted carrying sponges on their snouts while foraging along the ocean floor. This trick helps protect them from sharp rocks and stinging critters as they dig for food. This behavior is a clear sign of their intelligence and problem-solving abilities. And get this, it's a learned behavior, usually taught by mothers to their calves. Amazing, right? The first animated feature film. While Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, the 1937 Disney film, is often celebrated as the first full-length animated feature film, well, it's not the very first. That honor goes to El Apostol, a 1917 Argentinian film made by Quirino Cristiani. Unfortunately, no copies of El Apostol survive to today, as they were lost in a big fire. What makes Snow White special is that it was the first full-length animated film created using traditional hand-drawn animation. It's also the first to achieve commercial success worldwide. Disney's innovation in storytelling, character development, and groundbreaking use of the multiplane camera cemented its legacy in animation history. The Secret Life of Ants. Did you know that some species of ants are natural farmers? Leafcutter ants cultivate fungi as their primary food source. They create specialized gardens in their nests, feeding the fungi as a sustainable food supply. These ants then harvest the fungi to nourish their colony. It's like a miniature farming operation underground, a fascinating example of nature's ingenuity and teamwork. Ming the clam is the oldest known animal. Did you know that the oldest known animal was a clam named Ming? This ocean elder lived an incredible 507 years. Before being discovered off the coast of Iceland in 2006, scientists figured out its age by counting the growth rings on its shell, just like you'd count tree rings to tell a tree's age. Ming was a species of Arctica islandica, commonly known as the ocean quahog. Sadly, Ming met its end during the process of being studied, but its incredible age provides valuable insights into the resilience of marine life. Quahog clams are known for their longevity, but Ming holds the record for the oldest accurately verified individual animal. Pretty mind-blowing, right? The most dangerous job in the world. Surprisingly, according to statistics, the most dangerous job in the world is logging. Loggers risk their lives daily, battling falling trees, powerful machinery, and harsh, unpredictable weather. On top of that, they're often working in remote, rugged areas, making quick access to medical help almost impossible. It's a profession that demands extreme skill and bravery, with a constant need to stay alert to the hazards around them. The unique taste of miracle fruit. Miracle fruit has a crazy ability to mess with your taste buds. It contains a compound called miraculin, which makes sour foods like lemons or vinegar taste surprisingly sweet. It's like a science experiment for your tongue and a must-try for anyone who loves wild food experiences. The most dangerous creature in the world. Would you believe the deadliest creature on Earth is a mosquito? These tiny pests cause more human deaths than any other animal, spreading deadly diseases like malaria, dengue, and Zika virus. Each year, they're responsible for millions of fatalities worldwide. Who knew something so small could be so lethal? Jellyfish, nature's cloning machine. Did you know there's a jellyfish that can clone itself? The Cassiopeia, or the upside-down jellyfish, has an incredible trick. If it's cut into pieces, each piece can regenerate into a whole new jellyfish. It's like nature's own little sci-fi cloning experiment. Slovenia's seasonal marvel. There's a lake that disappears every year. Lake Črtnica in Slovenia is like a natural magic trick. Every summer, it vanishes entirely, leaving behind dry grasslands, and in the fall, it reappears as a vast lake. This phenomenon happens because it's an intermittent lake, with underground karst systems that drain and refill it, depending on the season. At its fullest, it spans up to 38 square kilometers, about 14.6 square miles, making it one of the largest lakes of its kind in the world. The mystery of Stonehenge. Stonehenge, the ancient monument in England, is one of the most famous mysteries of the prehistoric world. Built around 5,000 years ago, it consists of massive standing stones arranged in a circular formation. Though archaeologists have proposed various theories about its purpose, ranging from an astronomical observatory to a religious site, the true reason behind its construction remains unknown. The epic journey of the Arctic tern. The Arctic tern holds the record for the longest migration of any animal. These incredible birds travel an astonishing 44,000 miles, about 71,000 kilometers every year. Journeying from their breeding grounds in the Arctic to their wintering spots in the Antarctic and back again. That's like flying around the Earth almost twice in a single year. What's more, they enjoy more daylight than any other creature on Earth, thanks to their perpetual summer travels. The walking fish. Did you know that there's a fish that can walk on land? Believe it or not, the mudskipper is a fish that can walk, climb, and even breathe air. These remarkable little creatures spend most of their lives out of water, hopping around mudflats and mangroves. They use their fins to walk and their gills and skin to breathe, making them one of the most unique fish on Earth. Spontaneous human combustion. Spontaneous human combustion, SHC, is a debated phenomenon where people reportedly catch fire without any clear external ignition source. While it sounds mysterious, scientists haven't found solid proof for it. Most cases are linked to external sources like a dropped cigarette or the wick effect, where body fat fuels a slow burn similar to a candle. It's a wild idea, but science leans toward logical explanations rather than spontaneous flames. The mysterious boiling river. Did you know there's a river in the Amazon rainforest that boils? The Shanay Timpishka is so hot it can cook anything that falls in. What's wild is scientists still aren't sure about its exact heat source. Volcanic activity nearby? Nope. This natural wonder remains a sizzling mystery. The first animal to be cloned. In 1996, Dolly the sheep became the first mammal cloned from an adult somatic cell. Scientists used a process called somatic cell nuclear transfer, where DNA from an adult sheep was placed into an egg cell. Dolly's birth proved that specialized adult cells could be reprogrammed, opening doors to groundbreaking genetic and medical research. Her legacy continues to inspire advances in cloning and regenerative medicine. The incredible camouflage of cuttlefish. Cuttlefish are true masters of disguise. These remarkable creatures can instantly change both the color and texture of their skin to seamlessly blend into their surroundings. Using specialized cells called chromatophores, they manipulate pigments to match their environment, helping them hide from predators or sneak up on prey. Some cuttlefish even mimic the texture of rocks or coral, making them virtually invisible. Their camouflage abilities are so advanced that they can adjust in mere seconds, adapting to nearly any surface in their environment. It's like they have the ultimate invisibility cloak. The science behind sleep paralysis. Sleep paralysis happens when your body is temporarily frozen as you're either falling asleep or waking up. During this state, you can't move or speak, but it can get even more unsettling with hallucinations, making you feel trapped in your own body. It's linked to a mix of sleep disorders, stress, and disrupted sleep cycles, and while it's scary, it's generally harmless. Can the Eiffel Tower be seen from space? While astronauts can spot huge landmarks like the Great Wall of China or sprawling cities from space, individual structures like the Eiffel Tower are simply too small to be visible to the naked eye. So no, you can't see the Eiffel Tower from space without a telescope. The world's most dangerous road. The North Yungas Road in Bolivia, also known as the Death Road, holds the terrifying title of the most dangerous road in the world. With steep cliffs, narrow paths, and unpredictable weather, it's a deadly stretch where visibility is often poor, and a single wrong move can send vehicles plummeting. Despite the risks, this infamous road still sees thousands of adventurous tourists each year, seeking the thrill of driving or biking along its perilous path. Would you dare to take on the death road? Shimmering waves, nature's magical display. Some waves shimmer with a rainbow effect. This happens in certain areas where bioluminescent plankton light up the ocean, creating a mesmerizing glow. As the waves move, these tiny organisms emit light, making the water sparkle. While there's mention of microscopic oil droplets from plankton, it's mainly the bioluminescence that causes the shimmer. So, next time you're by the ocean at night, look out for this natural light show. The ocean's glass sponges. Deep in the ocean, glass sponges create stunning, intricate skeletons made of silica, almost like delicate glass sculptures. These sponges can live for over 10,000 years, surviving in the dark depths of the sea. Their ancient, glass-like structures are not just beautiful, they're a testament to the resilience of life in extreme conditions. The world's oldest known cheese. Did you know that archaeologists uncovered 3,200-year-old cheese in an Egyptian tomb? This ancient dairy delight was made from a mix of cow, goat, and sheep milk. Imagine, people were making cheese thousands of years ago. It gives us a fascinating glimpse into ancient Egyptian life and their culinary practices. The earth rings like a bell. After a large earthquake, the earth vibrates like a bell for days or even weeks. These vibrations, known as free oscillations, are so subtle that we can't feel them, but they're powerful enough to ripple through the planet. Scientists can detect these waves using sensitive instruments, revealing just how dynamic our planet is beneath the surface. The hidden underwater rivers. Did you know the Black Sea has its own underwater rivers? Dense, salty water flows along the seafloor, carving paths that look like real rivers. These underwater currents can even form waterfalls and rapids, creating a dramatic landscape beneath the waves. It's a fascinating and mysterious feature of our planet's oceans. The world's oldest known shoes. Made from plant fibers, these ancient shoes were discovered in a cave in Armenia, dating back over 5,500 years ago, offering a glimpse into early human ingenuity. The shoes are believed to have been crafted by the prehistoric inhabitants of the region, showcasing their resourcefulness and understanding of materials long before modern footwear. The world's smallest snake. The Barbados thread snake holds the title of the world's smallest snake, measuring only 10 centimeters, about 4 inches long. That's smaller than a pencil, and roughly the size of a spaghetti noodle. Found only on the island of Barbados, this tiny serpent is so small it could easily fit on a quarter. Despite its size, it plays an important role in the ecosystem by feeding on tiny insects and larvae. The world's largest insect egg. The Malaysian stick insect lays the largest insect eggs in the world. These massive eggs can reach up to half an inch, 1.2 centimeter long. While that might not sound huge, it's giant compared to most insect eggs. The size helps protect the developing nymphs inside, giving them a better chance to survive in the wild. Earth's song you can't hear. The Earth's atmosphere creates a constant, low-frequency hum called infrasound. Though it's too low-pitched for humans to hear, some instruments can detect it. This natural song is caused by things like winds, ocean waves, and even thunderstorms. The world's oldest coin. The Lydian lion, minted in ancient Turkey, in around 600 BCE, holds the title of the world's oldest known coin, made from a naturally occurring mix of gold and silver called electrum. This coin was used by the Lydians, an ancient civilization in what is now modern-day Turkey. It features a lion's head, symbolizing strength and power, and marks a major milestone in the history of currency. This coin revolutionized trade, laying the foundation for modern money. The world's largest bat. The giant golden-crowned flying fox, native to the Philippines, holds the title of the world's largest living bat. With a wingspan reaching up to 5.5 feet, about 167 centimeters. Despite its impressive size, this bat's diet consists solely of fruit, mainly feeding on figs, mangoes, and other tropical fruits. The world's largest seed. The coco de mer, native to the Seychelles, holds the record for the largest seed on Earth. It can weigh a whopping 66 pounds, about the size of a small car tire. This incredible seed comes from a rare palm tree and is known for its unique, heart-shaped appearance. The fish that survives freezing temps. The Antarctic ice fish has antifreeze proteins in its blood, allowing it to thrive in waters below freezing temperatures. This incredible adaptation helps it survive in some of the coldest environments on Earth, where most creatures would freeze solid. The world's oldest known perfume. A 4,000-year-old perfume factory was uncovered in Cyprus, revealing ancient scents made from herbs, like coriander, bergamot, and myrtle. This incredible discovery offers a glimpse into the early use of fragrances, showing how ancient civilizations valued scent for both rituals and daily life. The perfumed oils found were likely used for personal care or religious ceremonies, marking a fascinating step in the history of perfumery. Earth's core spins faster than its surface. The Earth's inner core spins slightly faster than the planet's surface, completing an extra full rotation every 1,000 years. This phenomenon is called super-rotation. Recent studies even suggest that the speed of the core's rotation may fluctuate, changing over time. Fascinating, right? This discovery deepens our understanding of Earth's dynamics and how the core influences everything from the planet's magnetic field to seismic activity. The world's largest bee. Wallace's giant bee was rediscovered in Indonesia after being thought extinct. This massive bee, with a wingspan of 2.5 inches, about 6.5 centimeters, builds its nests inside termite mounds. It's not just big, it's also elusive, rarely seen in the wild. Interestingly, Wallace's giant bee lives underground, a true marvel of nature, combining size and mystery in one fascinating insect. The first cookbook. The oldest known cookbook dates back over 3,700 years to ancient Mesopotamia. It includes recipes for everyday meals like stews and bread. It also contains a surprising recipe for beer. This ancient text offers a fascinating glimpse into early culinary practices and the importance of food in ancient cultures. Ancient tattoo ink. The world's oldest known tattoo ink was made from soot and ash, mixed with water or oil. This ancient ink wasn't just for decoration, it also had spiritual significance. Early civilizations used it to mark important rites, symbolize status, or connect with the divine. This fascinating blend of ash created lasting tattoos that have stood the test of time. Ancient makeup. The first known use of makeup dates back 6,000 years to ancient Egypt. Egyptians crushed minerals like malachite and galena to create eye makeup, which not only enhanced their appearance but also acted as protection against the sun's harsh rays. The green and black pigments also had antimicrobial properties, offering added health benefits. This early use of makeup shows how beauty and practical needs went hand in hand. The world's largest frog. Did you know that the Goliath frog from Cameroon holds the title of the world's largest frog? This magnificent creature can grow up to 13 inches, 33 centimeters long, and weigh over 7 pounds, about 3 kilograms. This amphibian is so powerful that it can even move rocks to build its nests. Imagine a frog that size hopping around. The world's largest virus. Did you know that the world's largest virus is bigger than some bacteria? The Pandora virus, discovered in 2013, is so massive it can be seen under a regular microscope, which is something most viruses can't do. This giant virus is larger than some bacteria and has a genome that's 50 times bigger than the flu virus. Imagine a virus so big, it challenges our definition of what a virus really is. Nature's clever trick. The Cyclosa spider has a unique defense strategy. It builds decoy spiders, using debris and silk to trick predators. These decoys are often larger than the spider itself, confusing would-be attackers, giving this spider a chance to escape. Fun fact: Earth's shadow has a name. Did you know that Earth's shadow has a name? It's called the umbra. You can spot it during twilight, stretching as a dark band on the horizon opposite the setting sun. The umbra is the part of Earth's shadow where sunlight is completely blocked, creating that eerie, deep dark effect in the sky. It's a stunning natural phenomenon you might miss if you're not looking closely. The world's largest flowering plant. Did you know that Sierra Madre wistaria is the world's largest single flowering plant? Spanning over an acre, this massive vine weighs a staggering 250 tons and blooms with over 1.5 million flowers every spring. This plant is on private land and open to the public once a year during the Wistaria Festival. It's a true natural wonder, with its vibrant flowers creating a breathtaking display, especially during local events like the Free Street Festival. The birth of paper money. Did you know that the first known use of paper money was in China? The first use of paper money dates back to the 7th century, during the Tang Dynasty. Made from mulberry bark, it was lighter and more practical than bulky coins. This early form of currency paved the way for modern banking and commerce, revolutionizing the way people exchanged goods and services. Interesting twist: as the Tang Dynasty thrived, merchants and travelers found it much easier to carry paper money instead of heavy metal coins. This innovation was the precursor to the global use of paper currency today. A spider that can swim. Did you know there's a spider that can live underwater? The diving bell spider traps air in a silk bubble, creating an underwater bell to breathe. It uses this bubble to hunt for aquatic prey, diving and swimming like a tiny underwater predator. Pretty wild, right? How Earth's magnetic field creates the aurora lights. The stunning northern and southern lights, or auroras, are caused by charged particles from the sun colliding with Earth's magnetic field. As these particles interact with gases in the atmosphere, they produce colorful displays of light. The Earth's magnetic field directs these particles towards the poles, where the auroras are most visible. The world's largest spider web. The Darwin's bark spider creates the largest webs on Earth, stretching up to 82 feet, about 25 meters across rivers. Its silk is 10 times stronger than Kevlar, making it not only massive but incredibly tough. This spider's web is so strong it can even withstand the force of a river's current. A plant that eats metal. Yes, you heard that right. The Philanthus balguyi, a rare plant from the Philippines, has a wild ability. It can absorb and store nickel from the soil in its leaves. This unique plant, often called a metal-eating plant, plays a crucial role in cleaning up contaminated soils. It can even store up to 4% of its dry weight in nickel. Nature's own way of dealing with pollution. the world's oldest known toothbrush. Did you know the ancient Egyptians used frayed twigs as toothbrushes? Over 5,000 years ago. These chew sticks were surprisingly effective, working as natural dental tools to clean teeth and freshen breath. The frayed ends helped scrub away plaque, and they were even chewed to release a natural antibacterial compound. Talk about ancient dental care. Earth's water is older than the sun. With an age of over 4.6 billion years, Earth's water predates the sun. It likely arrived here from icy comets or asteroids that bombarded a young planet. Scientists now think that this ancient water originated from the molecular cloud that formed the solar system. This suggests a more complex history of water delivery to our planet. This means that the water we drink today has been around since the very early days of the solar system, making it as ancient as the Earth itself. The world's largest jellyfish. The giant lion's mane jellyfish can grow tentacles of over 37 meters, about 120 feet long. That's longer than a blue whale. These massive tentacles pack a powerful sting and are among the longest structures in the animal kingdom, with its umbrella-like bell and vibrant red and yellow hues. This jellyfish can be found in colder waters, primarily in the Arctic and North Atlantic Oceans. A fish that can survive without a brain? The hagfish can live for months without a brain or spinal cord. This unique deep-sea creature can survive for months without eating, due to its low metabolism. It possesses a skull but lacks a spinal cord, having only rudimentary vertebrae instead. Despite the lack of these key organs, it still functions thanks to its primitive nervous system. This amazing fish shows us that survival doesn't always require complex biology. The oldest known star map. The Nebra Sky Disk, a 3,600-year-old bronze disk found in Germany, holds the title of the oldest known star map. This incredible artifact, dating back to the Bronze Age, shows a detailed representation of the night sky, including the sun, moon, and 32 stars, thought to represent the stars of the Pleiades cluster. Its discovery gives us a glimpse into how ancient civilizations understood the cosmos and used the stars for navigation and marking time. Earth's crust is thinner than you think. Earth's crust is way thinner than you'd expect. On average, it's only about 18 miles thick, approximately 29 kilometers. That's barely a fraction of the planet's total size. To put it in perspective, it's like the skin of an apple compared to the entire fruit. Despite being so thin, the crust holds all of our continents, mountains, and oceans, and plays a key role in Earth's geology. It's a delicate yet essential layer that keeps our world intact. The spacefaring fungus. Did you know there's a fungus that can survive in space? Cryptococcus neoformans can withstand extreme radiation and the vacuum of space, making it one of the few organisms capable of enduring such harsh conditions. This resilient fungus was even found to thrive in space when sent on a mission aboard a spacecraft, showcasing its potential to live beyond Earth. The ocean's secret weapon. Coastal ecosystems like mangroves, seagrasses, and salt marshes are more than just beautiful landscapes. They store huge amounts of carbon. This powerful process is called blue carbon, and it plays a key role in fighting climate change by locking away carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. These ecosystems are some of the planet's best carbon sinks, making them crucial in the fight for a healthier Earth. The world's oldest prosthetic. The world's oldest known prosthetic is a 3,000-year-old wooden toe, found in an Egyptian tomb. This remarkable discovery is one of the earliest examples of a functional prosthetic, showing that ancient Egyptians were pioneers in medical innovation. The wooden toe, likely used for both cosmetic and functional purposes, reflects the advanced craftsmanship and resourcefulness of ancient civilizations. The Earth's atmosphere contains space dust. 60 tons of space dust fall to Earth every day. It's true. Around 60 tons of space dust rain down on Earth every single day, contributing tiny particles to our atmosphere. This dust comes from comets, asteroids, and even the remains of exploding stars. While most of it burns up in the atmosphere, some of these particles actually make it to the Earth's surface. Over time, this cosmic debris adds up, constantly reshaping our planet in ways we don't even notice. The frigate bird sleeps while flying. The frigate bird has an incredible ability to sleep while soaring through the skies. It does this by shutting down one hemisphere of its brain, allowing the other side to stay alert and keep it on course. This amazing survival skill helps it travel long distances without stopping for rest. The first known use of glue. Around 8,000 years ago, ancient humans were already using natural adhesives. They extracted tree sap and animal collagen to create powerful glues for attaching tools and fixing broken pottery. This early innovation helped shape the progress of human craftsmanship and survival. The world's largest insect colony. Did you know that the world's largest insect colony is in a tree? In Brazil, a single fig tree is home to over 20 million ants, forming the largest insect colony ever recorded in one spot. These ants have transformed the tree into a bustling megahive, creating a vast network of tunnels and nests within the tree's branches and roots. It's a true marvel of nature, showcasing how some creatures can build extraordinary communities in the most unexpected places. Earth's core is as hot as the surface of the sun. The Earth's inner core reaches a scorching 10,800 degrees Fahrenheit, about 6,000 degrees Celsius, which is nearly the same as the sun's surface temperature. This extreme heat is caused by the constant pressure from the layers above and the decay of radioactive elements inside the Earth. So while the Earth may seem cool on the outside, its core is a fiery furnace. A cave that glows like the night sky. The Waitomo Caves in New Zealand are lit up by thousands of glowworms, giving the cave ceiling a stunning, starry glow. These glowworms, which is actually a species of firefly, emit bioluminescent light to attract prey. This natural light show makes the Waitomo Caves one of the most magical places on Earth. The ocean's hidden canyons. Did you know that the ocean is home to massive underwater canyons? One of the most famous is the Monterey Canyon, located off the coast of California. It's so deep, it surpasses the Grand Canyon, plunging more than 2.5 miles, 4 kilometers, below the ocean's surface. These underwater landscapes are a fascinating part of Earth's natural wonders. The world's oldest writing system. Cuneiform, created by the Sumerians more than 5,000 years ago, holds the title of the oldest known writing system. This ancient script was essential for recording everything from laws and trade transactions to stories and scientific ideas. It revolutionized communication, laying the foundation for written language across civilizations. Earth's magnetic poles are on the move. The magnetic North Pole is shifting at an incredible rate, about 30 miles, 48 kilometers per year, heading towards Siberia. This rapid movement is caused by changes in Earth's molten core. While it doesn't affect daily life directly, it does impact the navigation systems that rely on magnetic compasses. Scientists are closely monitoring this shift to update maps and systems like the GPS. It's a reminder that our planet is always changing. The plant that plays dead to survive. Did you know there's a plant that can play dead? The Mimosa pudica, also known as the sensitive plant, folds its leaves and drops when touched, giving the appearance of a dead plant. This clever defense mechanism helps it avoid being eaten by predators. It's a natural way to trick herbivores into thinking it's not worth the trouble. Underwater icebergs. In Antarctica, massive icebergs aren't just floating above the surface, they're also hidden beneath it. Around 90% of their mass is submerged, making them underwater icebergs. These colossal ice structures can be much larger than what we see above the waterline, and they play a key role in shaping the ocean's ecosystems and influencing sea levels. The world's oldest calendar. Archaeologists at Göbekli Tepe, an ancient site in Turkey, have discovered the world's oldest calendar, dating back nearly 13,000 years. Carvings on stone pillars reveal a sophisticated solar-lunar calendar, possibly created to track time and celestial events, including a comet strike around 10,850 BCE. The 20 Million Bats Cave. Bracken Cave in Texas is home to the world's largest bat colony, with an astonishing 20 million bats living there. Every evening, millions of them fly out in search of insects, creating a mesmerizing spectacle. This colony helps control local insect populations, including mosquitoes, making these bats an essential part of the ecosystem. And there you have it, 90 incredible facts that span the wonders of nature, the mysteries of the universe, and the marvels of human ingenuity. If you enjoyed this journey of discovery, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest videos. Share your favorite facts in the comments below, and let us know what topics you'd like us to explore next. Until next time, stay curious.